not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, I am the Twisted Goblin. Welcome to my review of Tales of the Jedi. You know, that's kind of thing. You could also call it Tales of Count Dooku on some point, because there is a lot of Count Dooku and Ahsoka. That's about it, you know, in this whole fucking season of Tales of the War. Is it a good series? But without spoiling it, I would say, yeah, it's good. It just doesn't have some stuff that I have a little bit of gripes with, kind of thing. So now time for spoilers! Are you ready for spoilers? I hope you are, because I'm going in right now. I don't say this often, but I'm going in spoilers. Anyway, so we get also we get Count Dooku being training his he's very young. You know, Jedi apprentice, his Padawan. That was the word I was trying to find. His Padawan! He's training his Padawan! Is that not cute? Is that not awesome? Yes, it is! So he's training his Padawan, goes to this, arm, because, you know, there is somebody that kidnapped the senator's son, so he's gonna go there, finds out there is some stuff to find out. Oh yes, he's finding out. You see the difference when I'm trying to explain something that I think, and when I do it out of my head, like sometimes I'm like, okay, this happens. I'm trying to keep on talking, and I think it's interesting, but sometimes I'm also like a little bit more excited and then go crazy with it. Because I know it from top on point. You know, see the difference? Sometimes I'm just talking. Other times I'm crazy talking. I'm like this, and I'm like that. Anyway, back to the story. So the story back. So Count Dooku goes here with his apprentice Qui-Gon, you know, the master of Obi-Wan. So he goes in this little town, a little bit medieval town. Very fun town. I like this kind of medieval going on. But this is also because they're fucking poor. They don't have the money. We're getting to that. Senators are fucking corrupt. That's what we get with Count Dooku. With Count Dooku, we see how every senator is a little bit corrupt, and the Jedi's are just pawns of the. He sees the points. He sees and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much how real life also is. You know, senators don't. They say like, okay, we're gonna have electric bills a little bit bigger. It's like, but you have all this money. You could put all this money into a lot of stuff. But you want to be rich, like, you know, it's like, oh, we have this guy, I'm going, but we have to do this, or else we have to put also money on the side, and we don't want to do that. We do our money for some stuff else. So there is like lots of things you could do, but senators, politicians, they don't do that. They don't want to do that kind of stuff, and that is what one of those reasons. Yeah, they kidnapped the thing, and yeah, that's like a bad way of doing it. But they kidnapped the. I was like, what? Did they have any other choice? Like, yeah, they kind of do, but it's like it's hard to get change happen when they don't want to listen, when they don't want to kind of thing. And kidnapping the son is one of a point of view of doing it kind of stuff. It's like they're very much out there. They don't know what to do. They're very hopeless. And so hopeless is a working thing. They're hopeless. They're here in the medieval town, and the Jedi is Count Dooku is there together with his Padawan, and finds out. So it's like, oh, then the senator comes with an arm. It's like, you protect us. The senator doesn't even know we're here. So they're like, okay, arrest them. It's like, I'm not gonna arrest them. They fucking do this. I'm still investigating. I'm thinking. So that's the going on. It's like the Jedi should trying to investigate, should try to help the poor people, but they don't. They cannot do that. They cannot do that. So like, you're the former senator is going on, because they're working together with the senator, with the republic. It gives him a little bit like, oh, they cannot do everything. So Count Dooku still is like, okay, I'm gonna stay here, you know, gonna stay with the Jedi, with Count Dooku. Count Dooku's whole thing does, but they are like, he starts shooting. Count Dooku sees everybody going down. It's like, what did they ever do wrong? They didn't do anything wrong. They're just here trying to protect him, trying to not give up, because the kid is the last thing they can do. Okay, so they trying to fight. He is so tired of this. He sees this the corruption senator, and he wants to do it. He has the power. That's also it's kind of things like the Jedi have the power to do something, but they don't because they want to do together with the Republic, and that's like also like I think I can see. So like the Republic has all this power. It's not money. If I had so many millions of money, I would do pretty much what Mr. Beast does going on. So like trying to give it to people, trying to do something if I can, if I know how to do stuff, how to go about that stuff. I would pretty much do what Mr. Beast does, and I think politics is good to also come on because they probably have that much money as Mr. Beast, and he is a YouTuber. That's also a little bit rich, but also he does lots of stuff. And some people, yes, it goes a little bit of overkill. Yes, people are now like lining up. Oh, I'm gonna have my own thing. I want stuff to be such like Mr. Beast cannot do this alone. I get that everybody needs help and everybody wants, but some people don't need that much. They don't need that special. I would be there, but not to buy everything. I would just be there to want to see maybe if that's close enough. And also not because we all need the money. But back to the story. What Count Dooku seeing, realizing that politics is a little bit corrupt, and even more now because they're not helping. He wants to be richer, and Count Dooku is like, I'm tired of this, and tries to choke him. Qui-Gon Jinn seems like he's seen this before happening. He sees like his master going, so he's like, I'm gonna save your father. He's goes to save father, and Count Dooku lets loose. I think he still stays calm. He still says it's like it's like you're wiser than me. It's like you're living in the moment while I see trying to see the bigger picture, because he sees the bigger picture. That's a senator, and in this moment it starts coming sense. It's also the reason you have to live more in the good moments, trying to live in the moments. But across this Tales of the Jedi, we see this again. It's got some time skip every episode for Count Dooku. It's like we see him the next time with Mace Windu. They go after another senator. That senator is a little bit more corrupt as well. The Jedi dies. He doesn't do change, so his own guards go against him, kills the Jedi. It's like, okay, now we gonna corrupt you. We'll do this. So it's like they're trying to do stuff, but always the wrong way. It's like one kidnaps the other one. The other one tries to blackmail somebody into it and kills somebody. It's like, you're killing. That's going way too far. Kidnapping is already too far. This is too far. It's like sometimes people are so in the corner, doesn't know what to do, that they go to the dark side. They're literally going to a darker side. Count Dooku is like, I get what you are trying to do, but it's this. Count Dooku also doesn't like the Jedi being the puppets of the Republic, not trying to do themselves. It's like there is also Yaddle that later goes on. Yeah, Yaddle is this girl Yoda, and she is like, okay, but I get where you got, and I stepped away from the council. Like, yeah, but stepping away from the council doesn't go able to make you change. It's like you just step away from the problem. You had the power to do something about that power, and you tried to do it a little bit, but it's like you just stepped away from the council. What does that do? It's like you had power, you had the things to trying to change it, but you couldn't. Council does get money, so you cannot do much with money, but you have respect. You have people that want. It's like, I would try to do it. They can fire me all they want. After this, I would try to make the best out of it. Trying to get stuff. Trying to keep on insisting that this is not the way. That's just my opinion about council, how I would do this Jedi. But Yaddle eventually seems to be older than Yoda, maybe. I don't know. maybe not. But Yaddle after that finds out that Kanduku is a little bit darker. Also deleted some records of a system. Then goes into, he doesn't like the rules. He does do good resolve, but eventually he goes to the Sith Lord, the Emperor, our Emperor Palpatine, and he's like, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. This is how we can do it. But Yaddle follows him. It's like, you could still make up for it. It's like, nah, it's too late. I'm afraid it's too late. Then they have a fight. But Yaddle is not as strong as Yoda, but it also makes sense why she did leave the council because of. But she also is like, she's strong, but doesn't seem to be that strong as but also it's like she doesn't try to kill her. Still tries to convince her. Still tries to convince Kanduku for to come into. It's like, I know where you get it. I know where you're getting at, but you're doing the same shit that you're just like doing. You're starting to get into the dark side. You start to get corrupted by the dark. The whole internet is like that. They're corrupted. The whole internet is a bit corrupted by hatred. Man, that's very accurate. It's like the whole. They don't see the love anymore. They see the hatred. If you hate a series, instead of telling what you love about it, you're saying how they're bad, how they're the bad guy, how the reasons they cannot, the reasons they're hateful and they should be punished. It's like, you're starting to spread more hate, like via that. You start to be the problem. It's like, if you don't see that is a problem, then it's like you're part of it. Like, no. Try to explain it in a way that makes more sense. Like, okay, this is a problem, and this is why, and try explain the kind of thing. Why can we not like see the two sides of things? Trying to see where you can agree to disagree. Can you see that we can ignore this? Can we just have that being own thing, or have like She-Hulk? Can we see like, yeah, some people like it, others don't? Can we agree to disagree that some people are gonna hate the series, but we can all not go on hatred? Can we see that someone's like, yeah, we can, but they don't, because the internet loves to spread hate lately, like this hatred about this because that gets the views. This like you cannot spread love. It's like, yeah, I agree that some stuff of Tales of the Jedi doesn't go well, but it's still a good show. I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy a lot of shows. I enjoy the Resident Evil movies. How can we agree that some people are like, no, those are trash. Those are fucking. It's like they attacking. It's like, no. Let me love them. It's like, no, you cannot love them. They're fucking terrible. They should never been made. Nobody likes them. It's like, I like them. A million others like them because there are 7 movies of them. It's like, but some people cannot accept that there are people that like this. There are people that this. This is like the problem on the internet right now. Everybody wants to rather spread hatred and bench on the people that like it, and even when they like it, they're still going instead of just saying what they enjoy about it. They're going to the haters and saying why the haters are wrong instead of like, why do I love it? Like, that's the problem, actually. That everybody gives into the dark side. Everybody's giving into the dark side of the thing. But then again, the dark side does look fucking badass, unless you're Riva. For any other, that's like freaking badass. I cannot lie, because eventually we got also Nasaka original when she was born. Apparently she could also control a bit of animals, but then it's like, I got this animal in control. I'm a baby. I can able to control an animal, somehow able to get to calm down, and then I'm here with my people again, somehow, some way. And then I'm grow up. Then I get trained by Anakin. Anakin keeps training me, my Jedi. Like I'm being trained. Keep on to being trained by like troopers. Always like, okay. And Anakin has a point. It's like, if you can handle the 501st, you can handle anybody. So she keeps training. Like she gets smashed. Does it again, and across the years, apparently she does this all the time till at Order 66. Like she has trained all the way to have lots around her, keep on training. Like Anakin taught her. It's like that kind of training is very intense, very intense. It's like if you can do this. But then we get the most badass looking. Okay, maybe it's a little bit ordinary Reaper kind of thing from Overwatch kind of style. But I love that style, like the dark side, the mask. Like this guy, like Inquisitor. It's like the Jedi are defeated. There are only kind of things, Rebel, and of course the Inquisitors are the ones that hunting the Jedi that are still left. One of them was this Inquisitor that has no fucking name, so I'll call him the Reaper. The Reaper Inquisitor. He is like looks awesome, looks like like very much. This is what I hate about Reva. It's like doesn't matter what race she is, doesn't matter what color she is. What matters is what look she got, because Inquisitors look always indolent, have this very fearful look, and we don't know much about this Inquisitor. We don't know what's this first time. Reva seems like a crybaby that's able to survive that, then wants vengeance on Darth Vader for a reason, and somehow survived the stabbing, feels angry about. Seems like she's very ruthless. Then it's like, nah, she's not that ruthless. She just wants to Darth Vader. It's like that Inquisitor doesn't feel like she survived something she shouldn't survive. She unless somebody helped her, that doesn't make any sense. That she survived, but Darth Maul got into Qui-Gon Jinn, that's a master, got a lightsaber through. He didn't survive, but she somehow survived. We don't ever get an explanation how, but she survived. And then in the end, she becomes good. It's like, why does she need to become good? Why does Reva need to become good? Because she cannot handle it. But then it's like, I'm good now. It's like, really? But this Inquisitor is like this ruthless, what you want Reva would have Reva to be. But like very ruthless, very like the Grand Inquisitor is also cool. But this Inquisitor feels like very ruthless, very you don't know much about him. He is, but we don't get much. Like Reva has this fight that she can do with Obi-Wan, but that she shouldn't do because she's not that good. She's a bit more ruthless, but she's somehow wants to able to Darth Vader, but also it's like she is not able to get to Darth Vader's level. Ahsoka, on the other hand, Ahsoka is been trained by Obi-Wan, been trained by Anakin, and she was able to get the Reaper Inquisitor as fast as anything. The Inquisitor didn't even have a chance against it, and that's so too bad. It's like we're giving Reva that doesn't make sense at all how she survived, and that keeps bugging me. And we have her kind of thing, but she is an ordinary, nothing special about her, nothing. She's just in the way in the whole episode, with just wants vengeance on Darth Vader because she survived and knows that is Anakin, the same that killed the Incredible. And then she wants Obi-Wan because she feels like her character feels more in the way in the Kenobi series. She is not built up. She is just somehow survives, and somehow still survives at the ending too. Are some good moments of Reva? Yes. But this one feels like I wanted more of this one. We get more of Reva because she survived, but this guy's head gets cut off. Somehow he survives. He dies. This Inquisitor dies. The Reaper Inquisitor dies. He looks so menacing, so kind of thing. And Ahsoka just to say, not even a battle. We didn't even get a battle. On the one hand, I'm like, that makes sense because it's Ahsoka Tano, very much powerful Jedi on this point. She survived the Clone Wars. She fought Darth Maul. She's like way too high on the skill point for a normal Inquisitor able to get to her. She even will battle Dark Vader and gives a run for his money a little bit. It's like those things happened. So it makes sense that she would, but this is a new character, this new Inquisitor. We give Riva so much time. She was new, but she seems to able to hold. It's like that doesn't make sense that she is able. She was even not a Padawan. She was a youngling, and somehow she survived. But this badass Inquisitor doesn't survive. It looks like it is. It's so waste of a so cool, awesome, badass character. Yes, I know he's a little bit like, hey, this is Darkseid. Let's make him medicine, and that's about it. Because he looks menacing. He has a mask on. Masks are always fucking cool to see on the Inquisitors. And he is so much what you want from an Inquisitor. I feel like this is how you want an Inquisitor to look. Even like if you want a girl that race, we had that Fallen Order. That was a very much cool Inquisitor, a very much cool story about that. We already had a character that was really cool, but she also died. The most awesome character seems to be always die. This one died a little bit too fast if you tell me, but it was really cool. I loved his spotlight, even though it was one episode, and their episodes are like 15 minutes. This Inquisitor felt like cool medicine. We have no idea of this Inquisitor, but it was fun. I like the Tales of the Jedi in general. I think it seems more to be the Ahsoka and Kanduku series, because those two are the only two that we actually got some episodes for. The others, we didn't. We just get like tales of those two. That's about it. But we get like this cool, awesome Inquisitor introduced that died, unfortunately. But he looked fucking cool! What can I say? I'm gothic. I love looking badass, menacing, like just having the look. It's like, I mean, I look at the skulls. Of course, somebody with a freaking mask skull I would fucking love. That's just my opinion. I really think this Inquisitor, this Reaper Inquisitor was really cool. Would have loved to see more of him, but we aren't. And still, I give this one a solid 8 out of 10. It was a really cool, enjoyable season. This Inquisitor was a cool, awesome ending, even though he died so fast and Riva died so fucking slow. As in, she should have died when Dark Vader told her. She didn't, but you know, should have died at the beginning of the thing. It's like some things gonna make sense in Star Wars universe, other things are not. So Riva, I always gonna not like. It's like if you like them, cool. Don't. I hope if you like them, I hope they give a good explanation for your character to survive what Qui-Gon Jinn could not survive. But anyway. He is totally dead. His head is fucking cut off. His head got cut off. So anyway, so yes, that's about it. What do you guys? Did you guys like this season? Let me know down below, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos. Goodbye, good night, everybody. Boop, boop, boop.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.